Hello and welcome to Green PMF Presentations. I hope you enjoy the clip that follows and thank you for your time.
So, this is my first taste of Raspberry Pi. This is designed to be a genuine beginner's non-technical article about trying to get going and started with the Raspberry Pi. So, I'm going to apologise now. This is not an article for techies. I'll write other articles for techies at another time. From what I could see, there's a lot of fun you can have with Pi. I grew up playing with electronics and making circuit boards and alike, and the Pi looks really good fun. But that's not the purpose of this article. So why am I trying the Pi? Well, basically I've been having various ideas for things to do, and the Pi kept coming up in the search results. So I took a little bit of a look at it. Thought, yeah, interesting, nice idea, could be a lot of fun. And I thought, well, it's all well and good being a techie and disappearing off to the garden shed as I used to do, but could a normal person use a Pi? Got me thinking about a little experiment. So I thought, this is where my wife comes into things. She's very intelligent, she's very well educated, and she hates tech with an absolute passion. I really hates tech. So I gave her an explanation of my idea and what I was going to try to achieve, and she had a lot of questions, hell of a lot of questions, which is good. At least I caught her interest and her imagination at this stage. So, first thing she said is, well, what do I need to buy? She did some searches, and being pretty astute as she is very switched on, she did not know what she had to buy. There were various suppliers and they listed lots of options, mainly components and so on, which is great if you know what you're looking for. But she didn't know what she needed or which options. It's not like buying a PC. So she said, what's a 0? What's a Pi 3? What's a 4? What do I need? Do I need anything else? I thought, this is not as easy as it sounds for someone who is not a techie. But is it still possible? So I gave her a quick list. I said, you're going to be using just normal desktop. Documents, reading PDFs, email, bit of researching on the web. So Pi 3, that should be capable of doing that. That should be okay. And a box? Oh, this is stupid. Why would you need to buy a box? PCs come with boxes. And I've got to admit, from a normal person's perspective, she's right. When you buy a PC, do you actually think about a box? Okay, if you're putting together some kind of specialist server, yeah, maybe. But for a normal desktop, not really. Okay, keyboard mouse, happy with that one. She was fine. I suggested a wireless one with what I know is called a dongle, but basically it's a little plug type component you put into the back of a USB port, put it into a USB port on the back of a Pi, and it pretends to be the cables. So you've got a wireless keyboard without any setting up, which you would if you use Bluetooth and things like that. Remember, I'm trying to keep it non-technical here. Power supply, easy, that's obvious. She was happy with that. Well, actually I've got a battery which I use on my tablet when I go away for a few days and haven't got access to power. Even one of those, it could power it, so you could have a almost portable. I say almost because therein kicks the problem of the monitor. She wants an operating system. She's happy with that. When she buys a PC, she has to buy MS. So she's fine with that one. I suggested using a cable for a network so she doesn't have to think about setting up a network. So that should keep it simple. I know they support Wi-Fi and everything else, but I'm keeping it simple. And most home networks these days, it's probably safe to assume they've got DHCP, or if you're non-technical and you're reading this, you just plug a cable in and it gets itself set up somehow, all by magic. Don't need to worry about it. So in the world of buying a pie, the operating system is not as easy as it is in a PC. Not at all. Now I'm starting to think, would she really be able to get this running before she loses interest and gets bored? So I'm going to write a set of articles with her and make some videos to track her progress, thoughts, questions, conclusions. At this time, actually, I don't know what the outcome will be. She's not used to handling circuit boards. I grew up with them. I'm comfortable putting them in boxes and, well, don't need to do that in this case, but, you know, throwing a soldering iron at them. She's not. So I don't know. There's things I do that I don't even think about, but she'd have to ask me or think about, maybe. So let's see what happens. You can follow updates on our wiki, where the articles will go into quite a lot more detail than I can in the YouTube video. And I'm still new to making videos for YouTube, and I'm told I should say something like please subscribe, thumbs up, and apparently I've got a channel, but I haven't quite worked out exactly what that means yet. So please do that, and check back in again soon. I'm going to do the videos, as I say, but also we'll be updating the articles on the wiki. Thanks for your time. Hope you find this as interesting a thought and concept as I do, and hope you follow and see what the results will be. Who knows? Thanks for your time.